Well, I hope the raid was a success and that he had a good crowd for his run. If it was only one run. Mantis B plus 7 free mantis plus 2 cheap, 2 cheap in event. 2 cheap in event. I'm not sure what that means, but 7 free mantis is pretty awesome. 7 free mantis is definitely cool. Alright, so what do we got over here? Free burst laser 1 in sector 2. Okay, so he had all the good RNG is what it sounds like. Okay. Alright, so we're doing quartz crystal here. So the one thing that I did is I finished this floor, which wasn't finished previously. And the floor below, and then I did put in a couple tubes here. So in each corner I have a tube that goes from the bottom level to the top level. That's one thing I did. Flak plus halberd sector 3. Oh my gosh, later 3 times flak. Okay, so he had he used up all of his RNG basically for that run, it sounds like. Alright, well, those are always nice. When you get that kind of run, that's pretty awesome. Are we completely filled with frickin' modular frames or versatile frameworks? That's crazy. Well, that's a good run. I'm happy that he had such an amazing run. You know, one of the first things I wanted to do here today is somebody on YouTube was telling me, oh my gosh, I have 11 coupons. Okay. Apparently Quickwire and Quartz Crystal are really good for coupons. Somebody was telling me, can I separate these out? Yes. If you put one coupon in the awesome sink, it unlocks something. Did that work? Yes, okay.
Incorporated does not waste. As a reward for your creative input, I have been given permission to grant you a gift. You can find it in the awesome store. I hope you like it. It was my first solo project.
So apparently if you put a ticket in the awesome sink, you actually unlock another vehicle. The Cyber Wagon, which takes 20 tickets. What the hell is the Cyber Wagon here? That thing looks crazy. I don't have enough tickets for it though. Hey, what's up, Zully? How you doing? Everything going to my satisfaction? Oh my god. Already. So, Pie Boys Final Crew, 5 Mantis. They were named Rand 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, and Slug Pilot. I named them all after me. Oh, that's pretty hilarious. It's too bad I wasn't able to stick around for that, but that's awesome. Well, I think... Man, I'm interested in this vehicle. The Cyber Wagon. That's crazy. I actually could get this factory cart. I have just enough tickets for the factory cart. I wonder how well that would help me get around. I feel like that wouldn't be that useful because it wouldn't be able to go through the transport tubes and stuff. But I think I'm gonna get some other things like Mark II power attachments and this corner. Oh, I can't quite get that. Glass foundation sounds cool too, so I'm gonna get those two. So buy those guys. I have a couple random tickets. Random tickets still left in here. Can I put these coupons back in there? No, I guess I'm gonna just have to hold on to these or put them in. You know, let's put them in a little storage thing here. Organization, storage box here. Put those tickets in there. He says he's gonna publish on YouTube his amazing run, top 5 you've ever seen. Wow. Well, sounds like the RNG was pretty insane for that run, so that's pretty awesome. Top 5 runs you've ever seen. Alrighty, well, let's figure out what we're doing today here. So I was gonna work on transportation. Since I got these, I was actually thinking, so these tubes I put in are gonna help me get from the very bottom to the very top, but they won't help me get in between floors. So I'm wondering if I want to do something like the vertical jump pads, just to get from one floor to the next. Because the problem with putting in a whole bunch of these transport tubes is that they use a lot of power. I think it's like 10... something like 10 megawatts per thing you put in. So if I put one for every floor, that's like 2 Every 2 floors. That's just so much power. Although I guess I kind of have this set up already if I want to get to the other floors. So maybe I'll go with what I currently have because we have a tube that'll get us to the top and bottom floor. So I think the first thing I want to do is I want to plan out. So I got a quartz crystal going. Let me look at what we're going to need to get the next thing automated here. Because it's going to be the first time we've ever, at least in this playthrough, used the manufacturer, which takes 4 items and combines it. And we need the heavy modular frame. So, time to do some math. Put in 1 hypertube in the top floor, make a drop ladder into the floors below. What's a drop ladder? I already have kind of a... I basically have this. I can drop from the top, from any floor here, down to that. Alright, it's gonna take some math. 10 encased industrial beams, 30 steel pipes a minute, 10 modular frames, 100 screws per minute. This is looking like something where we need to make our own specific thing on this level. I know, it's time for math, FRD dot, time for math. Alright, let me write down this. Let's write down these numbers here. Drop from the upper floor to the lower, 1 step further, and you drop another floor. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking with the vertical jump pads too. So 5 modular frame. No, it's 10 per minute. 10 modular frames a minute. Modular frames a minute. It is 30 steel pipes a minute. 30 pipes a minute. It's 10 encased industrial beams. 10 encased beams a minute. And then 200 screws a minute. This is definitely going to be a big project. This is probably going to take up most of our day, or at least the first part of this to do that. We just finished your power plant yesterday. Now you're generating 22,000 megawatts. What kind of power are you using? That's crazy. Alrighty, alrighty. And that gives us 2 heavy modular frames a minute. I feel like I want to do 2 of these. I just don't know how many things we'd be able to do a minute. So I need to check. The main thing is encased industrial beams and modular frames. How many of those are we doing a minute? It's probably not nearly enough. I kind of like the idea of the stair stepper thing you were talking about. Alright, that's the cable. So what is this floor doing? This floor's doing automated wiring and I think motors, right? Yeah, motors. Here's the encased industrial beams. So I'm not using these for anything yet, I don't think. So I actually do have 12 encased industrial beams a minute already. So I have enough to supply 1 with 2 extra a minute of these guys that we're making. Using turbo fuel, there should be some kind of notepad so you could make notes per floor or room. Yes, I definitely agree with that. 100%. These are both running 100%, right? Yeah, as I fault. I'm actually making enough encased industrial beams a minute. Well, it's kind of like what I said, FRD. I think I just need to actually have a spreadsheet. I just haven't taken the time to do that because I would just making the spreadsheet would be pretty crazy. So yeah, I actually have enough encased industrial beams to run 1 of these guys a minute. Let me see how many modular frames I'm making a minute. That's definitely a lower floor. I think I want to make that ladder you were talking about. Although we kind of already have that. Or stairs or whatever. So modular frames I'm looking for. Yeah, they're over here. So I'm making 2, 4... 6, 8. Am I doing 8 a minute? Currently doing 8 a minute, it looks like. Unless these are them as well. No. So I have 8 a minute. I need 10 of these a minute. You have now 22 gigawatts. That's a crazy amount of. That's a crazy amount of power. You only need 1.21 gigawatts. Gigawatts. So, do I have another? I don't think I have an alternate recipe for modular frames yet, right? I've actually been thinking I need more reinforced iron plates. What's the recipe for the modular frames? It's iron rods and reinforced iron plates. I might want to actually do... You know what? I think I might want to... I'm trying to remember if modular frames are used for anything else. I know I'm not finishing my sentences right now. I'm trying to think through stuff right now. Let me go look at... What modular frames are used in. Took 14-hour game session to make that power plant, so it's not small build. 111 fuel generators doing power. That's crazy. Okay, ma'am. So modular frames. Are they used? Am I using them in anything currently? Okay, that's plastic and copper sheets. Quick wire. Motors, stators, rotors. Okay, it's not using any of those. Reinforced iron plates are used in these crystal oscillators. Circuit boards. Okay. I don't think I have anything that's using the modular plates yet. Or the modular frames. I think I can use what I already have and then add some to it. I think I can do that. Let me just check and make sure. Modular frames. Oh, I do have an alternate recipe though. I have bolted frames, which could use screws instead of the rods. Versatile frameworks do use the modular frames. I'm completely filled on these, but I don't want to take away from those guys. The versatile frameworks, I am using some of my modular frames. I definitely want bolted frames. Use the same number of reinforced iron things, but the screws might be easier to make work. I mean, I need 56 for each one, though. I need fast belts for that. You get more per minute. Let me see. I get 5 parts per minute compared to... Well, the other one was 2 a minute, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. So that's more than double a minute. So I actually only need 2... I only need 2 of these to supply to supply the modular frames. One of those guys. Do I have an alternate screw recipe? Yes, I have. I think I have a steel screw recipe. Constructor. I think I was using that on previous build. Yeah, casted screw. No, it's actually iron. So I get 50 parts per minute on this one. So 50 parts a minute on this one. And it needs 140 a minute. So I'd need basically 3, just under 3 of those screws. It's the reinforced iron plates that are going to be the issue. Do I have an alternate reinforced iron plates recipe? I don't. So I can make these 5 per minute. And I need 7.5 a minute. So if I did 2 of these, I would need 17.5 times 2 is what, 15? I would need 3 of these a minute, which is iron plates and screws. So I'd need lots of screws on this floor. All right, so we need to break this down kind of like we did the other thing. All right, we got to break this down. Okay, it's gonna be crazy. It's time to prepare for math. I need a whole new sheet for this. Those are great because you get to skip making rods first. So good, that frees up a whole floor of your factory. Nice. Alrighty, so let's figure out if I'm gonna do Let's see. 10 modular frames a minute I need for one of these guys. This is all just to make 2 freaking reinforced modular frames, whatever they're called, a minute. So I need 10 of these a minute. So I need 15 reinforced iron plates a minute. Reinforced iron plates a minute. And I need 142 of these. So I need 240 screws a minute. 240 screws a minute. But I also need more screws. Because I also need 60 per minute for each one of these guys. So if I need 15 reinforced, I need 3 of these. So to get 3 of these, I need 30 times 3. I need 90 iron plates a minute. 90 iron plates a minute. I'm gonna have this next factory be its own floor, or this next floor be all dedicated to this rather than taking stuff from below, I think. Just because I don't want to mess up my other production, and it means I'll have to add more raw resources, but that's fine. I have stitched iron plates. I'm not sure yet. I'll check if I have an alternate recipe for that. And so I need... So that's 3. That's an extra 3 times 6 is 180. That's an extra 180 screws. So what is 180 plus 240? And 180 plus 240. So I need 420 screws a minute. 420 screws a minute. Oh no, I don't have an alternate reinforced iron plates. I already checked that. I don't have that one yet. If you have stitched plates with iron wire, you can make reinforced iron plates with no screws and no copper. Well, I don't need any copper for this right now. So... Okay, so 90 iron plates a minute, 420 screws a minute will give me enough to do this, to do 2 of these guys. So 420 screws a minute would be 420 divided by 50, 8.4. So I could either do 9 of these guys underclocked or do some of these overclocked, actually. You need copper for stitch place. It's still worth in your opinion, but iron wire is better because fewer inputs. Okay. Well, I don't have those. I'd have to go out searching for another, you know, other hard drive. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to use my current technology for it. Okay. So if I overclock, how many do I get a minute? Basically, 420. If I want to do these, if I did these at 200%, our target would be 100 per minute. So if I overclock these to 200%, I could do basically. Can I do one that gives me an extra 20? 120. Yeah. So I could do this with four constructors using my overclockers. You've got the most important one, which is ingots, screws at least. That makes it easy, yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 4 casted screw things. Let's start setting this up upstairs. These guys. We're gonna do what we did before. We're gonna set up these different things here. Again, this is only for 2 of these heavy modular frames a minute. I'm almost wondering if I want to double this. Because these heavy modular frames might be needed for other things. So I'm going to double this. What do you think, Factoid, Zoli, other people? What do y'all think? Should I commit to doing 2 of these things? It took Mike like 4 hours, I don't know who Mike is, to get those alternate ones. I think doubling's a good thing. This even takes extra screws though, so the 420 screws a minute I just said was only for these 10 per minute modular frames. So I would need an add, so it's basically 620 screws a minute. I'm gonna need so many screws. 620 screws a minute for that. Again, I already have enough encased industrial beams. So if I did a second encased industrial beams build, I could have enough for this. So if I double what I'm thinking about doing, that would be 620 times 2. I would need 1,240 screws a minute. So times 2 would be 1,240 screws a minute. My plan on doing these adaptive control units. I'm planning on automating everything. So that's kind of another reason why I'm thinking I do this double up. I feel like if I don't double up now, I'm gonna regret it later. I think I am gonna double this up and get that set up. Okay. This is gonna be, hopefully I have enough room on this floor. Hopefully I have enough room on this floor to do all this stuff. I don't actually know. This might have to extend up to the next floor. 310 iron ingots a minute simply by using for screws, I know, right? Okay, so I do have enough modular frame to do one more of these guys, so. You know, it's kind of like go big or go home kind of thing, right? How does this meet up? It's gonna be, this is too wide here is what this is. That needs to go back one space, I think, right? Yeah, that actually juts out a little bit. So that's almost right. Manufacturer. What the hell does it say? Floor is too steep. Oh, I think these guys are actually in the way. So manufacturer. Really? I can't put this here? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I have to do this and this. And then I have to take those out. Okay. That can't be the right. Okay, there we go. That's right. So that's there. That's is that right? Or am I over by one? That looks right. If I do this, I should be able to do these guys here. Perfect. Okay. You have enough iron ore coming in for all this? No, I'm gonna have to. I don't have enough of a lot of the resources coming in for this. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be gathering. I'm gonna have to set up new raw resource management or gathering things. Okay, so let me figure out how we're gonna set this up. Because we're gonna have this guy going down. That's why I said this is going to be a big project. I am going to have to set up mining for all this stuff. It's going to be some work. Yeah. So I want. Can I fit one here? No. It's going to be like this. And it's going to be like this. And what did I do on the other side? Did I put things there? Yeah. So, and then I want this guy here. There. Okay. Rand's making FTL ships from raw resources on this planet. Now that's dedication. Basically, that's what we're doing. Yeah. That is kind of what we're doing. You also need a ton of heavy modular frames for the tier 5 and 6 milestones, so doubling will be helpful to get things unlocked faster. That's kind of the reason why I want to double it. Because I know if I don't, I'll regret it later. I'll wish I had later. Adaptive control units need 2.5 heavy frames per minute. So if I do these, I will be making more than I need for that, which is what we need to do. Okay, so that's that. That is these two guys. So I'm gonna do screws first. So I need 1,240 screws per minute. And I want to put these screws next to this because if I don't, I want to put the screws next to this because that's not what I want to do. I'm going to have to do multiple belts for how many screws we're going to be moving around. That's for sure. So it'll be space there. Space there, space there, space there, space there, space. These are all going to be constructors making screws. Is that right? That is lined up correctly. Yes. These are going to be all the alternate casted screws because we get 40 per minute on that one. We get 50 a minute here, and we go straight to the iron, straight from iron ingots. So that's definitely the better one to do here. Okay. He's building an entire freaking Federation fleet from ores up, but Death Star is most likely one of the late game goals. That's right. What's up, Condasul? Have I gotten smart splitters yet? They're super helpful in siphoning off excess production to storage. It's a pretty good idea. I actually haven't. And I think all I needed to do was get a bunch of quick wire for that, which I think I can do. Because I now have quick wire automated. Let me actually see. Let me get those. That's a good question because I've been meaning to do that. Not quartz, it's under Caterium, right? I need these 10. I don't have the AI limiters, but I can make them. Can I make those myself? Can I just make 10 AI limiters? I can. Beautiful. So I just need to go grab a bunch of quick wire and I can get that researching. Cool, let's go do that. So I just need to grab some quick wire over here. Good question. I've been meaning to get those, and I've been meaning to actually try those out. Okay, so where's the quick wire coming from? It's coming from up there. I should get a second jump pad here. Yeah, I don't have to use these windy stairs to get up there. Okay. Alright, we got plenty of quick wire, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna get like 3 stacks of that. Okay. You can make random rails with those, sort stuff out. I don't know what you mean by that, FRD dot. You actually haven't even automated those yet? You just build a few AI limiters now and then at the bench? Oh, you mean you haven't automated the AI limiters? You unlocked tier 7 this morning. Nice, congrats on that. So how many of these did I need? I needed 10, right? Nice, okay. Well, at least these don't take much time to build. That's nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I haven't been using the better power poles yet. Should I be using the better power poles? Yeah, it just uses quick wire instead of the other stuff, so Actually should start using Mark II power poles when I might run out of might run out of inputs there. Like send multiple stuff in on one rail and then sort those out with smart splitters. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. That's what one thing you can do with smart splitters. That's cool. Smart splitters can say iron goes here, copper goes there. You can say anything overflowing goes out this way. Cool. Cool. Alrighty, so these are gonna be... Need 1200. I think I want to just fully overclock all the screw production here. So 125. So it's 250 for every 2 of these. I'm gonna use a lot of these things here. So 4 of these guys will be 500. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I have enough power shards to do this. To do 1,240 screws a minute. So that's 500. So if I do a second row of another 500, that's 1,000. Plus 240. Okay. So 240 would be 120 each. Okay, so I would need to do this. Okay, I might actually need to go get more power slugs, so I might need to go out look for this other thing here, because I need... Whoops, come on. I don't know that I have enough overclocking to even make 1,240 screws with 2 rows here. Hey, what's up, Extra Raven? AFK for dog walk? Alright, Factoid. You were planning to do pack sorted? Pack sorted, huh? Like dump your stuff on one storage, then we'll sort stuff to correct places. But that's next week's project, taking a few days off from PC. Nice. It's good to take some days off sometimes. That one's not right. Go. Sounds like it's time for an extra floor. Hopefully not. I'm hoping I can do all the pieces I need for this on one floor, but that might be a vain hope. This one I did 120. Thank you for the follow. Poonfooge. What a name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I don't have enough power charge for this. Okay. Unless I got some other power shards packed away somewhere. Oh, actually I have just enough. Problem is if I have to overclock anything else. Then, I'm gonna have to go out and get more slugs. Okay, so let me see if I did this math right. This is 125 screws a minute times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 125 times 8 is 1,000. Plus 2 each doing 120. Equals 1,240 screws a minute. Ooh, you played almost non-stop for 200 hours. Satisfactory day off is good. Yes, yes, that is really good. So how much iron a minute am I gonna need? This is gonna be what's crazy. Is this 12 a minute that it needs? Actually, we need to do one of these that's at this full 250%. Is that 12 or 12.5? I need to power this so I can tell. power lines set up here. So that is, it's 12.5 a minute. Okay, so 12.5 times 250% times 250%, 31.25. So I need 31.25 times 8. 31.25 times 8. It's 250 plus 250 plus, 1 second while I do math here. 12.5 times 240%. 12.5 times 2.4 is 30. Really? Is that equals out exactly 30? So that's 60. So plus 60. So I need 310 iron a minute for the screws. 310 iron per minute just for the screws. Time skip 1 hour into the future. Why am I out of power again? That's a future Rand's problem, that's right. You gotta say, my factory design's so clean. Nice job. Thanks, FRD Dots. Because I do this math and this planning every time. Alright, so I know how much iron I need for the screws. Let me, so I can keep this clean. Let me do all the walkways here as well as I'm going. Build as you go here. But thank you. I appreciate you recognizing my effort into keeping a clean factory. You know, we are OSHA approved around here. I'm not gonna have enough iron plates for this. OSHA approved with our factory. Actually, I might have enough iron plates. We'll see. No, I don't. Actually, maybe I do. I'm waffling back and forth. I might have enough iron plates. I don't have enough. I do have enough. I don't have enough. Make up your mind. Loosen up. There. 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 I don't have enough. Okay, so let's go to the bottom, grab some more iron plates. Hey, what's up, App Tom? How you doing, my friend? Hey, hanging out for a non-auction, not included stream. It's good to see you. You need to refactor your factory a few times. It's your first time to play this. It was so messy. Yeah, this is my second time to play. That's part of the reason why I have such an organized factory, is because it's the second time I've played, so I've planned from the beginning this build. This is my storage area. Totally not overly excessively done or anything like that. Totally not overly excessively done. Let's see. What else do I have? Probably need some more screws. Probably should grab a few more extra reinforced iron plates while we're here. Or not screws, but rods. Where's the rods? Right here. Okay. All right. I'm going to be building more constructors and assemblers. Let me make sure I have what I need for that. Rotors. Probably should grab some cable while I'm down here. Cable is the next floor up, I believe. Yes, I believe it is. Started a new game on Oni after watching me play on Sunday. You're totally not addicted. Well, I guess now that I guess you're not. What did you say you were doing before? You were raiding on Final Fantasy 14, so that's why you weren't watching streams or playing other games? You're just full-time raiding? What is over-excessive? There is no such thing in Satisfactory. You always got frustrated in Satisfactory with how annoying working around the terrain until mid-game was? Like being able to dig out the terrain to suit you and things like Minecraft. Yeah, I could see that. We're taking a break from 14 for now until the next update. Nice. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I've said a couple times while building things that I really wish you could terraform in this game. Because I can't, I have a couple of these stone spires. There are one or two just a little intersecting the edges of my factory here. So that's kind of a pain. Okay, so that is the screws. So I need... the screws are going to be used for the final product, but also the reinforced iron plates. So reinforced iron plates, I need 15 a minute, which is, I believe, 3 of the assemblers. Although what I might actually do is No, I can't overclock these. Can't overclock because overclocking will use up too many extra resources. So I think what I'm going to need to do is... I believe there. That looks right. Okay. Okay, so that's where a bunch of the screws are going to go, and I'm going to need more iron plates in a minute. So I'm going to have to make the iron plates for this. Although I wonder if I'm making enough iron plates that, nah, I probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't take from downstairs. I should just make their own, so I don't slow down any production down in my base. One mistake I made in my previous playthrough of this game was too often using the materials of my previous builds to supply new builds, and I would run out of stuff and slow down my production for other things that I've worked on. So okay, that looks right. Did I get this one over here right? I did. So that is 10, so I need 1 more of these guys. Once you have excess things like transport tubes and jetpacks and blade runners, terrain isn't too bad, but at first it's a huge pain to try to have a neat organized factory, which you can also get around on foot. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Just getting around this game can be a bit of a pain sometimes, that's for sure. You are not wrong about that. Alright, so that's 15 per minute there. That is not what I want to do. These guys here. Okay. Okay, so these, I already have these screws planned out for these, but now I need the iron plates. So I need 90 iron plates per minute. Iron plates per minute. Can I wonder if I can overclock to make that here, make that happen here. No, I'm gonna have to do a whole row for the iron plates. So I basically need 5 of these. Yeah, if there was an alternate recipe for iron plates, that would probably actually be really nice too. I don't think I've gotten one of those yet. Alright, so we're gonna have to do a whole row of iron plates. Okay. So if I do 5 and underclock one of them, that'll be what I'll want to do, I think. This guy's backwards. I knew there was something wrong with this guy. There's something wrong with you. Something off about you. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna figure it out. Something off about you. And these are going to be making these at 5 per minute. So I can do a Mark 1 belt here. Can't put my finger on it, but there's something off about you. Ain't enough room in this factory for the both of us. Draw, Pilgrim. Your new base on Oni had a spawn by cycle 50, which is great. What was not so great is that you forgot you're on Rime, and the polluted water you tried to feed it was freezing in the pipes as soon as it got sieved into clean water. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah. It's crazy on Rime that the biggest issue you gotta worry about is frickin' things freezing on you. It's so weird. That's a different thing. So I needed 5 of these guys. That's gonna be 1, then space, space. 2, space, space. 3, space, space. 4, space, space, and 5. This is looking like I'm probably going to have to go up to another floor. Depending on what else I need to do on this floor, I'm thinking I probably am going to have to do that, sadly. Okay. So I believe that looks right. Looks right. Okay. Good thing is I don't have to overclock these guys. I can fit these all on one row without having to overclock. You know what I'll need to do is I'm gonna have to set up the raw resources for these things, these constructors anyway, for this build. So what I think I'll probably do is keep an eye out for slugs as we go out for that. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. So that's 100 iron plates per minute. Now the question is, are the other things I'm going to need going to take more iron plates? So I had enough industrial encased beams for one of them, so I am going to need to do another encased industrial beams, and then I'm going to need the steel pipes. Those actually are not too bad. Let me check encased industrial beams. What do those take? Let me check that before I do this. So I might actually be able to do this on this floor. Assembler. Those take steel beams and concrete. Okay, alright, so steel and concrete. I think I might be able to do this on this floor. It'll be close. I have to go up to the next floor for a bit. That shouldn't be too bad. But from what I'm thinking, I believe I have enough iron. I think that's all the iron plates I'll need on this floor. So I'm gonna underclock one of these guys to make 10 per minute. Underclock? I'm underclocking. There we go. 10 per minute. And then we'll figure out how much more iron we need for these iron plates in a bit. You kind of wanted to play Satisfactory, but kind of didn't. Well, that's a tough choice to make. So confusing that the first time you watched it had such a mind F, you sort of gave up. Well, what I will say about this game is it's very much like Factorio, where you have to be prepared to do a lot of busy work and math if you want to like not get kind of screwed late game. You got to plan things out. Planning is hard for me, I know. It might be hard for other people out there, so Satisfactory does seem complicated at first, but it's basically a flow chart. Yeah. Helps to work backward from finished product back towards raw materials. Yeah, and that's kind of what we're doing here. All right, so this guy. So I need to figure out how much iron I'm going to need to be mining and bringing to this base for this next build. So I need 30 ingots per minute. I will 15 for this. The fully stacked ones need 30 ingots per minute. So 30 times 4 is 120. Is that right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, 120 plus half of that will be 15. So 135 a minute plus 310. So I currently need 445 iron a minute total. Let's see, 310 a minute for the screws. Let's just put 135 a minute for the plates. That's the iron plates. You don't have to, but you'll need to eventually, so it helps to have it before. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do any of this. You could just, well, on my previous run of Satisfactory, instead of doing all this math, I was like, well, I'll just send the stuff that I made earlier up to the next floor. And I was always running, why is none of my stuff running at 100%? It's because I wasn't making enough of previous things because I didn't do the math. So, one of those games that preparation trumps luck, or whatever that thing is in Shogi's game. Prep trumps luck, or whatever. Aesthetics remind you of Space Engineers, but with less clang. Yes, definitely less clang, but also it's not in space, so there's less physics you have to deal with. All right, so that is everything I need for the modular frames. Only 3/4 of this floor just to get the modular frames done. So how many encased industrial beams do I need a minute? I think I am going to send up encased industrial beams from what I've made down there for one of these guys, because we are making enough with a few extra for one of them. So I think I'm only going to make 10 more encased industrial beams a minute, I believe, to supply that. So 10 encased industrial beams a minute. Let me put a thing there. So that means I only need 2 of these guys. So I believe that's there. Nope. Almost right. It should be there. That looks right. Okay. Let me do my little walkways here. You baked another cake today? Dark chocolate chunk with cinnamon and ginger. Oh. I'd say that sounds good, but that actually doesn't sound that good to me. It sounds good if you like those things. I like cinnamon, not a big ginger fan, and I don't actually like dark chocolate that much, because dark chocolate is not sweet enough for me. So, but I'd probably still eat it. So, congrats on making that. Sounds good if you liked less sweet stuff than I do. You definitely like low-tech game styles, unless better, but in cases like this, it's pretty well done. Yeah, well, one of the things I like about this game is I feel like the graphics, I feel like this game just is really pretty. It's a really well done visual game. There's a pound of sugar in the batter. That makes it plenty sweet. All right, all right. What is this one? Encased industrial beams. 6 parts a minute. Okay, so that'll give us 12 encased industrial beams a minute. If I did 3 of these, it'd be 18. And overclocked it slightly, I could supply that completely, so I didn't use my encased industrial beams from below. Do I want to do that? Kind of do. Problem is, overclocking is kind of an issue. And I still need to do steel pipes. I have 2 overclockers. So 3 at 18, so I'd need 2 extra. So I'd need one of these to do 8 a minute. Would that work? That would work. Okay. Alright, because I don't want to, like I was saying earlier, bring stuff from below, I am actually going to do enough on this floor for this. I think this is the smarter way to do it. That should be right. Damn it. I swear. The hardest thing in this game, not the math, not anything else, it's just lining up your damn assemblers and stuff. There it is. That looks right. So, encased industrial beams. I'm going to overclock this one to give me 8 per minute. So 12 plus 8 gives me 20. So these 3 would give me enough. Would give me enough for the encased industrial beams I need for this build. That's a lot. What? That's a lot of sugar, or that's a lot of encased industrial beams? Pound of sugar, pound of butter, pound of flour, pound of eggs, a whole cup of chocolate chunks, tablespoon of cinnamon, teaspoon of ginger. Oh, okay. That's not very much ginger at all, but okay. Cool. I would probably eat that cake, but I'd probably taste the ginger and cinnamon and go, why is there ginger and cinnamon in this chocolate cake? I don't know if I've ever had a cake that has those 2 things in it. Alright, so I need to figure out how much concrete and steel I need now. So 24 beams a minute. So 48 plus... There we go. 48 plus 24 times 1.35. 24 times 1.35. 32. So what did I say? 48. 32.4. Let's just go to 33. 33 plus 48. So that's 81 steel beams a minute. 81 steel beams a minute. Steel beams a minute. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go to the next floor just to make the steel pipes and beams, actually. Friends, video game streams have the best food commentary. I know, right? We don't talk about freaking video games at all. We talk about food the entire time. It's great too. I love it. I love it. But it is kind of funny that that's what we end up talking about 90% of the time. Food is good. That's a true statement. Right, so I can do 2 more rows of things. All right, so I need 81 steel beams for the steel beams a minute. And I need how much concrete a minute? 60 plus 30 times 1.35. Oops. Times 1.35. Say that's, let's call it 41. So 41 plus 60 is 101, right? 41 plus 60. So 101 concrete a minute. 101 concrete a minute. All right. And then the final thing I think should be steel pipes. Yeah, I need 30 pipes a minute per thing. So I need 60 steel pipes a minute. So I wonder if I can fit the steel pipes and steel beams on the same row because they both use the same material, steel. That would be great. I'm gonna have to make more steel. This is going to be a big project. Okay, let's do the concrete first. So the concrete is 101 a minute. Okay. Concrete. Really? These only make 101 a minute, and these only do 15 a minute. Surely I've gotten this. I got an alternate build for concrete. God, why is concrete so slow? Only 15 a minute? Concrete, why you gotta be so slow? So what is 100 divided by 15? Jeez, I need 7 of these guys, or 6 with some overclocking. I can't fit this all on one row. I really want to overclock these guys then. What would it take to get these 100 divided by 5? I would need to do 20 a minute. $22 per minute. Okay. So if I get some more overclock things, I can actually do this. I hate that it does that. Okay, alright. So if I get some more overclock, that's what I want to do, because I don't want this to go on to multiple rows. Concrete's going to be kind of like screws, and that I'm going to overclock it just to speed up the production output rate. You support these food discussions? Good. I'm glad to hear that you support it. We'd want you to be a non-food supporter, because then you'd be a robot or an AI or a chair. And you know, gotta watch out with chairs. 1 minute they're supporting you, the next minute stabbing you in the back or something. Slug hunting stream? Yeah, we're gonna do some slug hunting. Good thing is I'm gonna have to go out to get all the raw materials for this anyway. figure out my mining and all this, so I'm gonna have to go out for it anyway. So we'll just look for slugs on our way. Slugs that I had purposefully overlooked or not taken the time to get because I didn't think I need them because I thought I had plenty. Well, I had plenty for a while. Candied stem ginger goes really well with dark chocolate, but you can only find dried powdered. So you just use a little bit of the spice for a touch of warm flavors to balance the dark chocolate and sweetness. You actually think you prefer the ones you made on the weekend with xantha currants, but it's gray and miserable today, so you need some comfort food. Okay. I don't know. Sweet and savory for me don't really go that well together. I often don't like sweet and savory together. I often just want either sweet or savory. How did I know that you were a robot AR chair? Somehow I was able to figure that out, Bloodlad, somehow. Never really enjoy the exploration aspects in a game like this. You just like building factories. I like the mix because sometimes I do this and I'm like, my head's exploding from all the math. Let's do something different. And then you get to go out and explore and gather resources. So it's kind of a, I kind of like the change of pace. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to need to overclock each one of these guys to 21 per minute. 21 times 5 will be 105. So we'll make 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll make a little extra. You just don't like wandering? Okay. Hunt at night, use the object scanner. Not too hard to find them. You just don't like doing that. Spreadsheets are great for cheating the math. Yeah, I've talked about needing to make spreadsheets. You just haven't done it yet. All right, so how... So I need 81 steel beams per minute, and I need 60 steel pipes per minute. Can I do this on the last row? If I can do this on the last row, I can fit this entire thing on this one row. I might have to move that quartz if I can't. So that would be steel beams are used for the industrial. So let's do the steel beams first. 81 steel beams a minute. We're not even gonna come close. Damn, only 15 a minute. I wonder though, how many steel pipes a minute do we make? $20. So I only need 3 steel pipe producers, actually. So I think I had some extra space over here. You know what? I think I can do the steel pipes on this row right here. Here we go. Beautiful. Work smarter, not harder. So we would do this. I normally don't like putting things right next to each other, but in this case, I think I'm going to make an exception. Is that lined up? Yes. $20 times 3 would be the 60 I need, right? Because it's 30 per. 30 per minute. Good. Okay. So steel pipes. Okay. The other way I could do would put one over there, but I don't think I like mixing that. What are these guys? These are all the screws, right? Yeah, those are all the screws. So if I put one steel pipe thing here just to keep it neat. Do I keep it neat or do I keep my production close to each other for steel pipes here? I think I'm okay with having one setup like this. I think I will have one like this. This bugs me a little bit, but what I like about this is it keeps my materials all together. If I don't do it this way, I have extra windy, whatchamacallits, belts down there. So I think I am going to do this. You do wish there was more variety in the enemies you fight. That part of the game still feels very early access. Yeah, I could see that for sure. One thing Factorio has this game one-upped in is being able to copy settings for machines over instantly, not to mention blueprinting. Yeah, it's true. That would be a nice thing to add, although I think there's mods for that, maybe? You pack your factories together, you like it all to be compact. You build your constructor side by side with a trench in front that has the feeder, belt splitters. You like how roomy your factory feels, though? You should try building one like this. My previous factory was more packed in, and it was such a pain to get around. That's why I've just given us so much more space. And also the bottom feeding makes it so that the factory is taller, but I kind of like that, even though it uses more materials, just because I like the space. It feels less tedious to get around the place. Or not tedious, but less difficult to get from place to place. Alright, so there's my 60 steel beams a minute. I could overclock and even use just 2. You know what, if I get enough slugs, I might actually do that, but we'll see. So how much steel do I need a minute for the steel pipes? 30 times 3. So I need 90 steel a minute. 90 steel a minute for the pipes. Keeping a log of what I need here. So now the last thing will be the steel beams, which I might need to do some overclocking to be able to fit it all on this floor. Alright, so how many steel beams a minute? I needed 81. And these do 15 a minute. So 80 divided by 15 is 5.33. So if I do one overclocked, I can do this. I believe. So I'm definitely going to have to get a few more slugs. So as I go out looking for resources, it's slug hunting time. It's slug season. Wabbit season. Slug season. Wabbit season. Okay. It's very satisfying to see those green lines intersect. Lets me know I have lined my stuff up. I'm not going to say satisfactory to see it. It's satisfying. Because satisfactory would be a pun. And we're going to have that pun made about 30 times today, not by me, so... Do I have stats for my viewers' average age? No, I don't know what website I would go to find that out. I'm sure there's places where you can find stats like that. I know that Crypt's the one that I know that does that, but no, I don't actually... I don't keep track of stuff like that. I don't even... like... super pay attention to my average viewership. I know, like, per game that I play, kind of an idea, but I don't actually... I feel like looking at your numbers too much is a way to get depressed if you're a small streamer, so I don't spend a lot of time doing that. Steel beams. Steel beams. Steel beams. Steel beams. So... 15 times 5 is 75, so I need to do an extra 6 on one of these guys. So in order to do an extra 6, what percentage would that be? If I wanted to do 21 a minute. Well, I just know that I need a couple overclocking things. Okay. So, how much steel? Well, I kind of actually want to know that because I need to see. Grab this guy to borrow it. I already figured out my concrete numbers. So I want to do 21 per minute. So I can do that with one of these guys. Okay, perfect. So that's 140%. So 15 times 4 is 60, right? So... oh, wait, no. I'm trying to figure out how much steel I need here, not the other thing. So... alright. Gotta do a little bit more math, and this should be the last math I need to do for now until I start getting the, whatchamacallits go in the, actual boundaries and everything we need. So 60 ingots per minute. So 60 times 4. Wow, that's a lot of steel, right? 240 plus 60 times 1.4. 84. 240 plus 84. 324 steel a minute for the beams. That's a lot of steel. All right. All right, steel a minute for the beams. All right, so I know all of the numbers of things I need to get. The average age is 12. Well, that's the average age of people named Kenny that come into my stream. All right, so. All right, what I'm going to do is let me plan out the... Let me at least get the walls set up for where the inputs are going to come in. So, this guy is going to output to the right, input to the right. There's going to be a lot of things inputting. I'm probably going to want to output to the right side, honestly, over here. But I probably want to input to this side. That means we'll be inputting raw materials here. Most likely here. Basically every other place here. Right, yeah. So every other place I'm going to put wall conveyors. Okay, is that right? Yep, that should be right. That's right. On the other hand, if you watch your numbers, you can try to either improve what wasn't getting viewers or repeat the stuff that does. True. True. It's very true. I kind of do that a little bit. I say I don't watch numbers. I look at viewer count every once in a while. But the other my response to that factoid would be is if everything you're doing is just to try to get numbers, then you're probably not going to have fun streaming. So there's give and take on both sides of it. So, all right. So the easiest thing to get is probably going to be the concrete. 101 concrete a minute. Did I set up the I did. So I need to actually figure. I didn't figure out how much stone a minute I'm going to need to get. So let me go figure that out. That is the one number I missed. Colors in the game are awesome. I kind of wish you could make your factory a different color when you build it so that you don't have to use the color gun. Because the color gun is just a very tedious way of doing things. So 45 limestone per minute. What did I need this to be? 101 concrete a minute. So it was, this guy was supposed to be, was it 21? Yes, that's right. 21 a minute. So 45 times 1.4, 63. So 63 plus 34. 45 a minute times 4. 180. 180 plus 63. 180 plus 63. So I need 243 limestone a minute. Does Twitch have a 13 age requirement? Mature streams have you're supposed to be over 18 to watch mature streams, I think. You're watching some FTL stream and one of the rules was do not talk about age and do not even joke about it. You wonder why? I don't know, but probably because of Twitch's requirements for that stuff if it's a mature stream. You can change the default color? How? How do you do that? How do you do that, Factoid? I've not seen how you do that. Alright, so I think I have all my numbers. So let's go figure out. You know, I'm gonna need a lot of overclocking because I think I'm even gonna need to overclock some of my miners. So before I even start finding my resources, I think I am gonna do a little exploration to go find slugs. Do I have a thing to find slugs? there is a thing for that. Okay. How much concrete do I have? I should have plenty of concrete. Should have enough room to grab random stuff here. All right, big yellow slug over there. It's in the color gun settings. It'll change it everywhere, though. So if you change it from yellow to blue, all your yellow changes to blue everywhere unless you specify a different color manual with the color gun. Really? This is what it changes to when I shoot my color gun and everything. How do I change it? Where are the settings you're talking about? Because when I do this, when I select color, that's the color that when I aim at and shoot it, it changes that orange to that color. Where is this setting, Factoid? I don't know where this setting is. This is the only settings I see with this gun. Edit the first tile. I did not know this existed. So I can change my everything to be not orange, which is what I don't want it to be. Holy crap. All right. So what color do I want it to be? I have blue as my secondary color. I like kind of a dark gray or black, probably. So let me see here. If I did something like just a really dark steel gray color here. So if I did that, update. Oh my god, I had no idea that existed. Pro tip, write down the default color numbers first. No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm never going to want that orange color ever. I never liked that orange color. All right, blue and black for now. I might mess with that some more another time, but I did not know that was a thing you could do. Today I learned. All right, there's a yellow slug. We're going to go grab you. Actually, what's my best way to get over there? I don't really have a good way, so I'll just do a ramp, I guess. Okay. I did not know that existed. Oh my god. I feel so gypped that I've been having to use this orange color that I don't like this whole time. Can't hide from me, slug. Okay, that won't work, so I just gotta go. Just kind of zigzag back here. That should work. Beautiful. How do you rate this game so far? Satisfactory? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I told you that pun was going to be 30,000 times today. I told y'all. It's just every single day. Oh, Jesus. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Alt. What is it? It's Alt or Shift? Control? There we go. Beautiful. It's not obvious at all. You saw it on Reddit. You imagine that's been said a lot, and I'll mod me, you stupidly sexy bald man, you. Okay, fluffy ponies. All right, I'm not unmodding you. Must unlock jetpack. Okay, there's another slug over there. So we are just... The nice thing about the slugs is they glow, so it's easy to see them. You just gotta, you know, travel to them and... build up to them in a lot of cases. Why would I unmod you? Just because you haven't been here for a while? Doesn't mean I no longer trust you as a person. Okay. How are you doing, by the way, fluffy ponies? How are you doing? Apart from being very pun-tastic, how are you? You been playing the latest, PoE League? You're doing well? Good. Glad to hear that. Okay. F. Control. Beautiful. Okay. I saw a guy over there. Yellow slug over there. There's a bunch of slugs just around my base that I haven't even picked up yet. You couldn't get into this league, really? I've heard a lot of people say that. I've heard a lot of people that they just don't really care about this league too much. I can kind of see that. Although I will say I actually like the gardening system more than probably a lot of other people do, but I often just stop playing the league because I just don't get into the end game usually. Okay. Because mapping gets tedious to me. I really wish there was some other game besides just mapping, and that's basically it. Yeah, where was this slug? I saw you. There you are. Gotta fight these bugs. Not the bees, not the bees! Come here. You can't run. That's right. You die. Little bugs. Is this game worth playing? You need to collect everything on a planet. Is there an end and move to a new planet? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. No, there is not a move to a new planet. Currently, I don't know if there is an end goal officially. But games like this, I wouldn't say play because you want to beat the game. I would say play this game if you're interested in Factorio type games where you just build cool stuff and automate a lot of things. That is the kind of the goal. This game is all about automating and building cool stuff. So, yes, I absolutely think the game is worth it. I love this game. I have a blast playing this game. But there's a lot of busy work involved in this game, and I've been doing a lot of math on stream. Oh, Jesus. Oh, double fire, dudes. Oh, God. Double fireball, dudes. Come closer, please. Yes. Yep. One down. These guys are not scary if you're in and close to them, because their fireballs are their scary thing. Of course, what's also scary is them spawning in right when you just get into the draw distance or whatever. Yeah, this game is still early access, but yeah, it's mostly about building cool stuff, automating. There's a little bit of a story, and they add to it with updates. I think there's going to be some sort of end game that has to do with, you know, this being an alien planet, and there are some crazy alien resources that you find. I'm guessing there's going to be something about you maybe build some cool alien artifact or something, but I don't know. This is just me spitballing. I have no idea what the end game goal is going to be. I'm just going to kind of jump around, explore around here a bit. Just to see if I see what I can see up here. See what there is to see. See if there's any more slugs around here. We play a platformer. I say I don't like platformers, and here I am basically running around platforming here. Nice. You liked Delve, was it? The infinite dungeon that got harder the further down you went? Yeah. Well, delving is still a thing you can do, I guess. So I guess there are other options you can do for late game, like delving and some other things, but some of the stuff you have to do mapping to really unlock some things, I think. Like, to get your final ascendancy, I think you have to map to find the cruel labs or whatever it's called. Automate alien organ and collection. Oh yes, I built that. I built everything that you see that's not alien planet. I have built. So that gigantic thing, which just looks like a box. If you saw the inside, probably blow your mind. It would blow your mind. This game is all about building crazy stuff. I have about 70 hours on this save file so far. What's the difference between slug colors? Yeah, you get, with a green slug, you get one overcharger thing. With a yellow, I believe you get 2, and I believe a purple gives you 5? Purple are the super rare ones, though, so I've only found like 1 or 2 of those. Also, the purple ones are often in places where you need the gas mask, which I think I have unlocked the gas mask. I think you eventually unlock something that lets you scan for these slugs, too. And maybe I actually had the thing for it, I just don't have it on me. Pretty sure there was a, yep, there's one over there. Let's go get that guy. It's kind of enjoying. See, I like taking little exploration breaks like this. Because the world is pretty and the game is just looks really good. So I actually like taking breaks from automation to do stuff like this. Oh, of course there's a fireball dude. Why wouldn't there be? Need rubber to unlock the cartridges though? Did I get refining? Yes. Last stream I started getting, I have rubber and plastic going now. Not a ton of it yet. Well, not a ton per minute going. I think I have 2 refineries each. That area over there is 2 refineries of rubber, 2 refineries of plastic going. And they're being transported to my base, so they're stored right over there. Okay. Are we hoping to hire Slocknog? Absolutely. If we can hire Slocknog, that would be great. But I'm not going to just hire him for a bunch of money. I'm going to pretend like I'm leaving so that he'll say, please don't leave me, and let me hire him for free. It's the object scanner hand tool. Okay, yeah, I think I do have that. I just don't have it on me. Could maybe make it. Oh, I think I see a purple slug over there. I feel like I heard. Haha, I heard one. Haha. You cannot hide from me, slug. Slug people. Slognog cannot hide from me. Alright, let's see. Is there a fire dude protecting this one? Looks like no. Beautiful. I mean, this is like a scavenger hunt. It's great. Who wouldn't love a scavenger hunt? God, that health bar. I know. I saw my health. I got it. I got it. I know. Yeah, that's another one there. There's one down there. And yep, that is... I think that's one over there. Okay. Alright, let me go get this guy over here. I mean, is this game not beautiful? This game's gorgeous. I think it looks great. One of those work in progress things down there. Yeah, right there. Slug there. Slug over there. Hooah! Now, do I have inventory space for this? This will be the last inventory space I have. I'm gonna have to get rid of something if I want to pick up anything. Like if I find a purple, if I get a purple slug, I'll have to get rid of something. Carry it. Alright, well I left those things over there. That's fine. Okay. Let's do this to get across here. So you just need more black powder and you can get rifles going pretty easily? Yeah, actually, yes. I saw that I unlocked rifles and I haven't actually gotten into those yet. So I do need to get black powder going for that. That would be pretty nice because those were not in the game the last time I played. So getting a rifle would be pretty awesome, especially probably for these fire-breathing dudes that are a pain. Okay. What's Caterium used for? Do we know? Yes, it's used for quick wire. It's used for this stuff right here, quick wire, which is kind of the upgrade to copper wire. It's used for a couple other things, but like kind of highly. And I have a feeling it's going to be used for more of the computer stuff too, like processors or other random things, because you do get computers going later. Excuse me, later on too. Okay, I think there was something up top here. Let me explore around here a bit. Trying to see if I see any other glowy things before trying to go up there. You love the paradox in this game? Don't have a hand scanner on you? Just build the workshop out of thin air and make one. But then you can't make it because you don't have an iron rod or something. Yeah, right. You picked up Gunfire Reborn today. Feels good so far. It's a roguelike FPS. You basically go through floors of enemies that get destroyed by a boss, giving you some good Borderland vibes. Oh, nice. That's cool. I think up at the top I saw a purple one, which might mean I can't get it, because often the purple ones are protected by... Yes, actually that is what I want to do. Poisony areas, so... Oh, maybe it's not. Hopefully, if this is just protected by fire-breathing dudes, I can definitely do this. Yeah, I don't want him to breathe fire yet. Don't breathe fire yet. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Bring it on, bro. Yeah. Alright, get wrecked. Beautiful. Alright, so... Oh, I've cleared out space. Nice. You can also use it on a bunch of alternate recipes to improve efficiency of production. Cool. For quick wire you're talking about? Yeah. So unlocking other good recipes would be alternate recipes is another great thing. I don't think I found any more crash sites yet, though. That I think every crash site I've seen, I've claimed so far. You know what, I kind of want to climb to the top of this, just because I feel like there might be something up there. Let's do that. I want to, so let's do it. Also, give me a nice bird's eye view of the surrounding area and see if there's other... See what I can see with slugs. I just need to be very careful, because if I fall, there's no surviving this fall, most likely. I love these double ramps. The double ramps are so much easier to build to get around on. Yep, there's at least a yellow one up there. Okay. Hope nobody here is afraid of heights. Woo! Wish I had the jetpack. Jetpack, though. Jetpack is awesome. I think jetpack might be in the tier I'm working towards, maybe? The tech I'm working towards, but I just haven't unlocked some of the things I need for it. Okay. Alright. I have probably gotten all the slugs that are right next to my base now. Think he just hit himself with his own fireball? I don't know if they take damage, but it'd be nice if they did. From their own thing. Hope you've gotten radio scanner signal unlocked. You can locate them a little more easily with the object scanner. Well, I do have the map. Explodable rocks. I've marked some explodable rocks locations. Jetpack is tier 6. Yep, so that's the... I'm working on that tier right now. Right. Do I see any other slugs? How many have I gotten so far? This would be like 6, 12... I've gotten about 15 or so. I'm probably going to need a few more. So, let's do this. Let's figure out where the limestone I'm going to use is going to come from. And I'm going to do that by looking at what I've marked. So I need 243 limestone a minute. So I would need a pure limestone if I have one. There's a normal here. Am I using this normal one? I don't think I'm using this limestone here. I didn't mark what type of limestone that one is. Copper impure, iron impure. Yeah, I wasn't doing a great job marking the limestone because I didn't think surely I won't need that much of it. But if I did make maybe this one and this one, I might have enough limestone for what I need to do. Let me do a quick V on limestone, see if I've missed any of these markers. Pink signal scanning is the next one in the quartz tree. After the map, you need a bunch of crystal oscillators. Okay. Yeah, I might not have done all those. Did we get the doggo back to the base? No, it's not been high on my priority list to do. Okay. So that's one I'm using. I'm not using this one. This one's pretty close to my base. Let's go check out what this one is. So that would be one of these two guys. Let's go see. While I'm checking this out, we'll keep an eye out for more slugs. Nice stair-stepping rocks here. Perfect. Okay. Whee! Can I make it? Oh, yep, I can make it. Beautiful. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is my power supply over here. Is there a limestone right over here I'm not using? Now this is a... It's a normal iron. Ah, that'll be useful. That's right next to my base, so I can use that for one of my iron things I'll need for my current build. You can farm doggos for slugs, apparently. They occasionally just get a random item in their inventory, but it can also be nuclear waste sometimes. You haven't tried it yourself? Yeah, I know you can get random stuff from dogs. The doggos, but... Problem is, you have to, like... I don't know, they like... Their pathing is not great, so you have to, like, babysit them a lot, and... I'm not all about that. Okay, this is also another normal iron vein that's right close by. Let me mark this one. Iron. Normal. I have a couple close by normal iron veins that could be very useful for our current build. Where's this limestone? Right over here. Okay. Pure? Be pure? Normal. Alright, not bad. Available now at Alien Doggo Co. Dogco. Only $19.99. Nuclear waste. The perfect dog chew toy. Okay, so this one's normal. Let me mark this too. So if I can find a pure, I would love to only use one line for this. 243 limestone a minute. If I find a pure, all I gotta do is do a Mark II that's overclocked one time, I think. So let's head this way. If I can find one pure one, that'd be great. Hey, speaking of doggos, what's up, doggo? I checked this one. I think this one might be impure over here. But I might as well mark it while I'm here. How many markers do I have? 2 more. Okay. Oh, that's the one I'm using. Never mind. Yeah, I'm using that one. So I need to check this one over down here. That is pretty crazy that you could get slugs, though. Okay, this limestone I marked, but I didn't mark what type of limestone it is. So let me check. I don't think it's pure. I'm pretty sure this is impure. Which is the worst. You are just the worst. Is this a limestone mine? What can I see? Ah, okay, there it is, impure. Alright, let me change this marker so I know. For some reason, I couldn't mouse over it. I think that was the issue with when I labeled it, too. Okay, so there should be one more over here somewhere. Right over there, okay. You really wish the resource scanner didn't ping on nodes you're already mining? Yeah, I don't know if they'd be able to tell that. Normal. And if this one's pure, the amount of resources I need to get it farther... you know what, let's check that one. Let me mark this guy. Limestone, normal. I think if I did find one pure, it would definitely be worth the extra belts it would take to get it to my base. So let's check this last guy here, V. Because if he is a pure limestone vein, I can just stick a Mark II thing on it, and I think I'll get 240 a minute, overclock it a bit. And we would have our 243 that I need. Really? Another one of you dudes? Come on. Well, at least you're a little one. At least you're just a little baby that I'm killing. Freaking impure. Okay, well. Alright. Do I have any beacons left on me? I have one left on me. Alright, let's mark this guy. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to either severely overclock a normal vein or do 2 normal veins for this. Limestone impure. So let's go, I actually need to make a couple things here. Yeah, this one's impure. I need to make some portable miners for the miners I'm going to build, and then I need to change all these slugs into the power things. Did I see if there's any slugs over here I haven't gotten? I don't think I'm seeing any. Okay, must have gotten any that were over there. Okay. Alright, so let's go... let's see, so on a normal vein, a tier 2 miner does 120 with no overclocking. With 2 overclockings, I think you can get 240. If I use 3 overclocking things on one limestone vein, I would get enough. Is that what I want to do? Do the resources deplete? No. Basically, you never run out of resources on a thing that you're mining. There's just the higher level, and the more you upgrade, the more resources per minute you can get from that. That resource node, basically. This should be done, right? Okay, nice. Smart splitters, beautiful. I think you were talking about getting radio signal scanning. I need to make 50 oscillators, which is kind of a pain. I'm gonna wait till I get these modular frames automated before doing this stuff. It's gonna be easier. Okay, so let's make our... Let's see how many power shards I got. So yeah, you do get 5 from the... you do get 5 from the purple dudes. Okay, so we got 20. That's pretty good. If I see any others as we're going out getting our mining stuff going, we will definitely use them. So store all. Do I happen to have any slugs or other stuff in here? Don't think so. Store all. Just check that I don't make sure I don't have any slugs or overclocking things I've missed. There's the object scanner. I should have that on me because that might be the thing you were talking about with helping you find the stuff. The thing to find the stuff for the things. Okay, so I wanted to make some miners, which is at the other... I need to actually build that thing. I moved it because I was putting my... putting that stuff there. Can I fit it here? Yeah. It's not too bad. A little tight, but that's fine. I just got to make sure I don't get sucked in there every time I go to use this thing. So I need, let's make 4 of these guys. I can get my iron mine in place too, because how much iron am I going to need? Actually, I don't need that much iron. So the normal iron vein with a Mark II vein, if I overclock that, I think will be enough. The normal vein with a Mark II thing should work. All right, so which is the closest limestone to my base? Probably this guy. You know what? Actually, if I do both these dudes over here, I can stack the poles. So let's do the iron and the limestone over here. Let's do that. You want a high-tier item that purifies nodes? Maybe you have to pipe in water or something as an offset to balance. Tier 6 Mark 1. Purifier takes impure nodes to normal. Tier 8 plus a Mark 2 that takes normal nodes to pure. That would be awesome. That would make sense too if you like have to purify it with... You say water, I mean maybe you'd even have to do something more complicated like oil plus water to purify or something. Even though those don't mix, I don't know if that would make sense, but... Yeah. So let me grab this beacon. So this is gonna be, I need 135 iron a minute. Excuse me, 120. Let's go like 140, so I have just a little over what we need. Okay. All right, so that would be the iron we need. Iron is the easy thing. And the limestone is over here. How am I going to stack this? How am I going to get this over there? So I have that quartz there. I'm getting to the point where my factory's so tall that just getting the resources up there is a little bit of a challenge. And we'll figure that out once we get the limestone set up here. Or water plus sulfur to make sulfuric acid. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I could see that. Here's a limestone. Okay. And you're a normal vein? You are. So let me see if I can overclock a normal vein to give me 243 limestone a minute. I think I will be able to just barely do it with 3 overclockers. Oh god, is the... Oh man. What's encroaching? Is it these things? Is it it actually just too tall? Am I actually encroaching on clearance because of these guys up above here? Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Oh, I am doing the thick... Okay, you know what? If I change some of these out to thin things, I think I can fix this. Alright, so if we do this... And I do these guys here. Let's see how that... I hope it's not the actual generators themselves that extend that far below. That would really suck. Oh god. I think it might actually be the generators themselves. Really, game? Really? You're gonna do this to me? Oh, god. Is Minor Mark 1 the same? Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, there it is. I found it. I'll have to turn my belt around, but you know what? I'm gonna go with that. Oh, god. It just barely fits in there. Giggity, that's what she said. Okay, so we need 243 a minute. So if we did that, that would give us 240, right? Yes. I just need just over this, so like 245. That work? Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Alrighty, so that'll give me the limestone I need for the industrial... reinforced industrial crap. So, let me see here. So, 243 a minute. Mark 3 belts would be enough for that. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to go out this way and around? Or do I want to combine with the iron? I think I actually want to go this way and around because I can use my other belts that I stacked on over there. Make it look better. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Will that go through? That will go through, so we'll just do that. Now can you flash upgrade to like Mark II with belts? What do you mean? Flash upgrade what with Mark II belts? I don't know what your question's asking, Factoid. Sorry. I do not understand the question. My miner. I just upgraded it to Mark II. It is Mark II. It was a Mark 1, then I upgraded. I used all of my miners, right? Yeah, it is a Mark II. I don't have Mark 3, if that's what you're asking. Is there a Mark 3? No, I built a Mark 2. I 100% built a Mark 2. We're going over that way. You know for sure because I had 4, or I know for sure because I had 4 personal miners. Each Mark II takes 2. I built 2 Mark II miners, and I have no more miners in my inventory. So I did it Mark II. Well, I flashed a Mark 1 just to see if it worked. Or I found I did Mark 1 to test, and then Mark 1 showed that it worked, and then I changed it over. I did it really fast though, so you may have missed it. I don't know. Okay, so I'm moving it over here so I can stack it on top of here. So let me get all these poles stacking here. I stack a pole. Like whack-a-mole, but you're stacking a pole. Whack-a-stole, stack a pole. Here, I'll show you when I go back, Factoid. I'll show you. I will show you that I 100%... Crap, I'm out of iron rods. Did the Mark II. Again, the proof is in the fact that I have no miners on me. So, 100% I built the right one. Alright, I think the... No, the rods are down here. Right here. Alright, so Mark III belts, I should have plenty of those. Sort. God, I love this sort button so much. When I play Path of Exile, I keep looking for the sort button for my inventory. God, I wish they had that in Path of Exile and other games. Just hitting one button to put all your items in place is so nice. You believe me? Glory to our Stotska. Glory to our Stotska. Glory to our Stotska. Okay, there. There, and then I'm going to be able to bring that... I'm going to be able to bring that down and around to here. Probably bring it to this guy here, maybe. Actually, I should be able to bring it down to this one here. Let's keep our lovely theme going here. I do that. Will that let me put this here? Beautiful. Very nice. Let's actually check if that will fit. So Mark III belt. Very nice. Very nice. Keep our beautiful cascading belts working. Is this going the right direction? Yes, it is. Alright, so let's start bringing this back. This will be the limestone. Everybody in chat now. Glory to Rostotska. Glory to Rostotska. I feel like I'm hearing... Oh. Thought I was hearing a, something useful. Literally something I can't use there. You know what? I thought I had enough belts. There it is. Beautiful. Glory to Rostotska. Okay. And then we'll need to bring it to... Oh, I don't know where it needs to go. I don't remember which one is the concrete one. Okay. So let's go grab more steel beams and figure out where this needs to go. Because I just don't remember which one it is. Alright. I'm going to go grab steel beams. And then I'm going to go check out which... I should do the input for the concrete. Figure out which one is input for concrete and which one is the input for... iron. Alright, so I need... I think steel beams are down here. Yeah, steel pipes, steel beams. Lovely. Oh man, it's laggy down here. Okay. Let me even do more steel beams because these really tall things I'm going to be doing are going to take a lot. All right, so I did that, and then I was going to check. So I need to figure out where. Okay, I can't go through there. Need to figure out where the iron's going to come in and where the limestone's going to come in. What's up, Plunder Pig? How are you doing? My kingdom for a belt that snaps directly to stackable poles. A belt that snaps directly to stackable poles. I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. Why don't you use a jetpack? I don't have it unlocked yet. That's why. I do need to go up to the next level. I do not have it unlocked yet. I would love to. Getting rid of the glass helps some. Glass brings your laptop to its knees. Oh. Okay. Glass. Do I have? Oh, you're talking about the glass windows that I have? You're doing fine? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Alright, so this is definitely where the iron's going to need to come. We're going to need some steel up here, but these two... so I'm going to need iron. $310 iron a minute. Why did I think that I only needed 243 iron a minute? Oh, that's just for the plates that needs 135. Oh, okay. So what I just got set up will be the iron for the plates. I'm gonna need a pure iron source for these other guys. So this is the plates. So is the left side where it's doing it? Yes. So it should be. Crap! I keep falling. I believe it's here. Believe. And if I don't do this right, I'll mess this up. So, God, my kingdom for a conveyor belt that just snaps directly to the ground. I don't have to put the plate on it. Yeah, or the whatever. I think you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just doing this, just gonna need this to be going in the right direction for... This is dumb that it sets the direction incorrectly if you don't do this right. Okay, so we want to go all the way down, and I'm probably gonna do something like this. Yeah, like that. So, hopefully that's right. This should be... Let me guarantee that, let me verify. This is iron plates. iron plates. And the input's to the left of it. Okay, that should be right. I might have to move that around, but that's good. So now I need concrete. The ability to make the conveyor belts end in a stackable pole. Conveyor belts end in a stackable pole, so they don't always need to be pre-placed. Yes, yes, that would be amazing. I kind of wish they just got rid of this stupid thing right here. I wish this didn't exist. I wish they were all stackable, but the stackable one could be this height. I just wish that there was one pole support and it was stackable. I think it's so dumb that there are two different types. I think that is an oversight or a design decision that I don't agree with. So. Alright, here's the concrete. So it would be this level right to the left, right here. Concrete would come in right here. Okay. Alright, so if I do this, that'll be the right direction. I actually didn't need to do that support thing before. And this does not run into anything. Miracle, wonder of wonderful, wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. So that will be concrete. So the further one down is concrete right now. Alright, so it's about time for my first break. Let's get the concrete plugged in. We'll take our break, then we'll get the iron plugged in. And then we'll see where we are from there. We're gonna have to... This is a big project. This is like an all-day type of project, kind of like the motors was. This is even kind of more complicated even than the motors were. No jetpack unlocked. No, I literally just said that. I think I just said that. Yeah, I don't have the jetpack unlocked. Okay, let's see here. All right, so I got a concrete thing I need to stack here. Hey Rand, do you have the jetpack unlocked? Yes, I lied the first 3 times I said it. I lied. Okay, let me figure out where it's going first here. We have so many stacks of materials here. You're not sure if the jetpack was unlocked. You're not sure? It's unlocked. I'll let you know it's unlocked. Okay. Freaking trolls in this chat. Y'all are trolls! Alright, so this is gonna be iron. I think it's gonna be better if I have it a little bit higher there. And the concrete is gonna be here. Okay. I can have this one on that level there. You're starting to get steel. Watching this just overwhelming. Yeah, the game gets pretty crazy. Sorry you weren't paying attention, so I might have missed it. It's fine, Plunder Pig, it's fine. I'm just trolling you right back by saying, I already said it! Okay, so I want to stack this. Where do I want to stack this? To get this up here in a pretty fashion. Because it's so pretty already, right? You know what I could maybe do is actually start stacking this layer right here, maybe. If I were to go... Where does this line up? I actually lined it up about right here. I know that intersects, but I'm gonna fix that. I don't think this is gonna work. Actually, it's gonna be too close to where it's going in. Actually, that's a little bit further over, so that will work. Let's do that. So I would do that. This guy. This row. I should be able to do that and have this go. Hopefully this will work. Nice little smooth turn. Beautiful. I need one more that goes over these guys. Yes, a stackable pole that you didn't have to pre-place would be oh so nice. It would be oh so nice. Basically make this thing the stackable pole that can be shorter. Would be just to Just a godsend. So it'd be there. And it'd be there. Okay, so that will be our concrete going in. And we'll have to do a second one for the iron. The iron one's there, so we'll probably stack that somewhere and have it come across and all these mess of pipes here. Mess of poles or whatever. So I think what I want to do is actually stack it here. So this will be, that'll be concrete. So stinking dark. There. Wait, that's already have it in. I actually already have it, so that might just fix. That might just fit. Let's see here. Okay, so this guy down to there. Okay, so now I just got to figure out how to get the concrete across to there. It looks like right here. Probably should just be leaving these stackable poles in place, but because they're kind of annoying, I don't do that. Okay, so if I did that... Okay, so I left that one in place. That should work, I think. Yeah, I believe that'll work without doing too much crossover stuff here. Stoltzka Ministry of Jetpacks denied him a jetpack permit because the weight of his ID was wrong. Now the metal detector saw it and I got jailed. Oh man, glory to our Stoltzka. Let me go in between here. Let me go in between. That intersects a bit. I don't love that. Is there any way I could make that not intersect like that? If I want this all to be even across, which I do because I'm loving the cascading thing, I think the way I'd have to do it is go up a little forward here. This is the OCD in me taking over a bit. So basically, it'd have to be something like this. Although I think it needs to be over 1. I believe if I do this... and this... See if this is aimed correctly. That's straight. Yes, I believe that's right. Come on, let me jump on this thing. That looks right. Okay, so I go from there to there. We have just a little bit of a crossover or overlap, but I'm okay with that. That's not bad at all. Beautiful. We'll take that. It's a little funky because it doesn't have all the same level here, but you know what? I'm going to be happy with that. I'll leave that first guy in place so I keep the alignment right. Okay. There. To there. And there to there. All right. So there is 243 limestone a minute going up there. Next we'll get iron going. The iron in place. I'm going to need a second iron thing for what we're doing. Then we need to get steel. But that's good. So I would, you know what? No, I'm not going to GG cookie time that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you all watch this beautiful ballet. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to take my first break of the day. Stand up, use the restroom. Thank you all so much for watching. If there's anybody new to the stream, please hit the follow. Hope you're enjoying the math and the glorious, glorious cascading ballet of resource flowing in production that is this game. Glory to Arstotzka, Azzy. Glory to Arstotzka. So quick 6 second worth of ads. We'll come back. We will continue this build. See y'all in a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.